says, I like your shirt. And Gabby says, I like it that I have a sister. And if you know Gabby, her little sister is a very important part of her life. And I said, Gabby's big blue eyes make me happy. Another thing about those blue eyes. Gabby always makes me happy. And Gabby will be receiving her kindergarten diploma for completing kindergarten at East Oakview and being a special part of our class this year. It's our graduate, Gabby Doe. Our next graduate is Kayla Force. Okay, this is Kayla. And Kayla, the banner has a few stickers on it here. She can write her first and last name. She's a very good listener and a very good helper. She can make a pattern. She knows all of her shapes. She knows her sight words. She's completed her first research report. And she's a very good recycler. She knows all of her color words, and she can count by twos. And she gets the Super Kid Award because she's a very super kid. She will be getting her certificate from Mrs. Barker, the Mother Goose Excellence Award for knowing her 24 nursery rhymes, and a poster from her friends. Let's see. Peter says, you are the best. John says, I love it when you play with me. There is something from Kiana on here. We do have another very special friend who moved away from us around the middle of the school year, and we always still kind of miss her. But Kayla was a star student when Kiana was still here. So Kiana has a sentence on here that says, I like your shoes. And Gabby says, I like the color of your eyes. Jerry says, you are cool. Andrew says, I like your brain. And Isaac says, you play nice. Nathan said, I like your shoes. And Chris said, I like your socks. Every part of Kayla. And Kayla said, Dana is my best friend. And I said, Kayla plays so nice with her friends. That's one thing about Kayla. She's a friend to everybody. And is always so nice and kind and helpful to her friends. We appreciate that about her. Kayla will be receiving her kindergarten diploma for being a very special part of our class this year and completing kindergarten at East Oakview. So I graduate Kayla. A few more graduates to go. The next one is John Lemick. Okay. This is John, and on John's banner today, he has a sticker for being able to count by 10s and 5s and 2s. He knows all the months of the year. He knows all his shapes, and he's good at following directions and knowing his vowels and vowel sounds. He's getting a Super Kid Award. He got a I Did My Best sticker today because John always tries his best. He's a good worker. And he gets the Keep Reading sticker for being a good little reader. And he'll be receiving the Mother Goose Excellence Award from Mrs. Barker for those 24 nursery rhymes he's been practicing. And let's see what your friends say about you. Nathan says, I like it when you pass me the glue. And Andrew says, you are my best friend. Jerry says, you are fun when you run. That was when we learned all about rhymes. Peter says, I like it when you sit next to me. Melanie says, you are fun to play with. Tyler E. says, I like it when you come to Legos. Chris says, I like your hair. And let's see, John says, I like it that I can write. And he can, he's a very good little writer. And you know, Mr. Gammons was here that day, and we let him put a note on here too, and he says, John is sitting in the teacher chair. He got to sit in the chair, and that was very cool about John sitting up there. And I said, John works so hard on his kindergarten spelling. He's a very hard worker and done an awesome job in kindergarten this year. John will be receiving his kindergarten diploma for being a part of our class and a very special kindergartner and completing kindergarten at East Oakview. So our kindergarten graduate, John. Our next graduate, Danielle Costin.